Primetime, that's the name.
Primetime.
Primetime.
What time is it? Showtime, primetime.
It's XL Primetime, featuring Joe C.
I would clean that bone about as good as anything.
Matt Hayes.
The guys they had last year, terrible.
And Leon Searcy.
Mama know that when you get to camp, you ain't gonna see a lot of Big Daddy.
How you like me now?
I may have to get Big Daddy to put hands on Matt right now, okay? Matt was in there checking out the Wingstop setup. That's what was going on. Okay, you want to put hands on him, Big?
No, I ain't gonna put hands on him.
You ain't going to put hands on him?
No,
Work starts at noon, Matt.
We need
not
JJ to clear up,
12:01.
like, who's the typical?
Hey, he was just checking out the spread, I guess.
Running around with his chicken with his head cut off.
Oh, all right, man.
That's true. It's usually Joe, the one coming in a little hot.
I listen, but
Look, he all of a sudden he's stumbling now.
no, I think we know. Okay, even though I come in with full application of the brakes, I get there. Okay,
True.
I get there. Yes, that's right.
I can't remember the last time he was actually late.
Yeah. Well, remember when I went to
years,
the
probably.
eye doctor, and I told them, I basically left the office
without pain.
Yes, because honestly, it just took a long time, and when you go through LASIK and then kind of you get a little bit whatever, it's harder to fit your lens.
You were blinder than they thought you were.
Maybe.
I just remember last Friday when Leon and I are looking at the Nashville feed, and there's no Joe, and here we are. We're coming back from break.
Rock and roll, baby. What was I doing that day? I don't even remember what I was doing.
You were at the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were at the airport.
Oh, yeah. But I think
Oh, no, that's when you were at the Omni.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was it?
And he was with his
You had something
family.
going
So
on.
yeah.
I was just chatting them up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You don't get to see the kids all the time.
What was really cool, though, for them to come up and see Pop's work, just to make sure that
In your element.
Yeah, that I'm still doing work. And so they loved it. And then they got to go up to the suite level, 14th floor, and have a big time at the Omni. It was awesome, that's for sure. That's right. We have got what we think is a good Friday, man, because there seems to be a lot of energy in the city. And Big, you were talking about it. You were out and about last night. That we were at the Ale House yesterday in Tinseltown, and there's some energy in the city for this football team going head-to-head in the AFC South against the hated Colts.
Oh, yeah. Well, listen, this weekend is Legends Weekend. A lot of the guys that used to play with the Jaguars come into town. Yesterday was the kickoff for it. We went to a restaurant. We had food. We talked. We drank. We socialized, and we talked ball. And a lot of the guys emphasize the fact that how well Liam has gotten this team in this position right now. Because a lot of the guys that were at the table, they did not think that this team would be as good as it is at this point in the season.
I think if you ask anybody to raise your hand, tell the truth, what did you think? Now, I can say I projected them to have a winning record, but that was just July Joe. I was all fired up. Once that schedule came out, boom, man. I had them on the right side of the ledger more often than not, but I didn't know whether we were going to see a football team that's tough, resilient, making plays on both sides of the ball, the takeaways, all that stuff.
Inspired football. That's what the fellas were talking about the whole time I was there. I was around Tilsky and Big Sofa and, some of the other guys. And all they talked about is that, man, this team is tough. They're mentally and physically tough. They're resilient. They don't quit. There's no quit in them. And, we start talking about how they remind us of us.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The little,
Now they are.
Let's
just say now they are.
Yeah, now they are. Yeah,
because about a month and a little bit ago, we weren't thinking that.
Well, a month and a little bit ago.
That Rams game, we were not thinking that.
We were
thinking they quit.
We thought they absolutely quit. Yeah. Because the debacle we called down the stretch, even the Texan game. The Texan game we piled on them as well. The Texan game, when you lose a 19-point lead going into the fourth quarter.
Unthinkable,
absolutely.
Look, we pointed out there was a failed 2-point conversion by the very bad Vegas Raiders from them being on a 4-game L streak. Yeah. But they got to give them credit. You know way better than we do when you have to fight through those things. And the roller coaster is the regular season. Just take a look at what Dallas dealt with last night and what Detroit was dealing with. And who knows if they got right last night, but they beat that butt, which is what they needed to do.
Well, all of us was hoping they'd get off that roller coaster, that up and down, up and down. They seem to have a little momentum right now, a little bit, whatever. So we'll see what happens on Sunday. You build a nice little streak. I told you, listen, no one wants to play the hot team going into the playoffs. And if this team can win down the stretch,
Right.
Because Matt said it. The schedule is winnable.
Yeah.
Absolutely winnable. You could win out and see what happens, and your seeding might increase based upon how you play these next 5 games.
Yeah, and the very obvious thing is you exit the bank Sunday with a major deposit in your bank account if you beat the Colts. You're at the top of the flipping AFC South. You now have a tiebreaker over the other team that you had matching records with coming into this game. Now you're a game better than them. You beat them. It's a major, major opportunity.
Here's another thing, and I've been the guy saying 1-0 all the time, but at some point you got to look at this. You literally are a loss away from the Broncos from winning out and being the 1 seed.
If you keep it going down that road.
That's what I'm saying. From winning out and being the 1 seed, all you need is a Broncos loss.
Right now, the Patriots have the off week, but they're at the top right now.
Yeah,
Right, I forgot about the Patriots. So
The
you're
Patriots
going
are
to need
top
2 more losses from the Patriots, too.
Yeah.
I forgot about the Patriots.
Yeah,
But still, you're there. So that means you're at the 2. Are you telling me the Patriots couldn't lose at some point
Well, yeah, they
in the first round of the playoffs?
They need to lose before that, actually, because they've been on a hot little streak. I've been picking against them.
I know. I guess my point is you had once the playoffs start, you have no idea what's going to happen.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Especially if Mahomes isn't in there.
Right.
Especially if Josh Allen isn't in there.
Just the fact that
you could end up having the championship game right here if an upset happens.
You want to talk about you don't know how it's going to look? How about the fact that the New England Patriots, you completely forgot about them, and they're the number 1 seed?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how
completely
different,
forgot about.
Yeah, that's how different things are this year versus what they were a year ago.
Well, there's no team that scares you, to be quite honest with you. I mean, even you talk about the Broncos, they're on our schedule. Did you see them play against the Commanders?
Yeah.
The Commanders were a jump shot away from beating them.
And Mariota made a beautiful play, even though.
Yeah.
And by the way, the game was over more than once because they got flagged for one of their. I think it was a PI. Yeah, that kept the drive alive on 4th down, and the guy just clobbered the receiver. But anyway, you're right.
I'm just saying that everybody's suspect in the AFC right now. There's nobody where you say that team scares me.
Yeah.
I think everybody's on the same maybe equilibrium, some sort of say where they can win or lose or whatever.
Which is my point in the playoffs. You have no idea what's going to happen when the playoffs start.
And the AFC is just the fact that KC is not KC right now. It gives you that you have a breath of life breathed into you that you're going to, oh, man, we can do whatever we want. The Bills aren't the same as you thought they were. The Ravens aren't the same as you thought they were. The Chiefs aren't the same as you thought they were. The Texans aren't.
The Bengals aren't in the playoffs.
Exactly. You can go down the line with these guys.
It's almost like we're kids.
Steelers ain't what they.
It's almost like we're kids at recess, and the Chiefs are the bully, and they can't come outside and play.
Yeah.
They're grounded.
They're grounded.
Yeah. Now
I feel like we're talking ourselves into this right now. I feel like the last 3 minutes have been they're going to have the AFC Championship game.
Of course we are.
But I just feel like there's a couple things that this team has done. They can go out there and get their butts beat on Sunday. We all know that. But the idea that now has been put in their brain, and they are putting it in all of Duval's brain, is that they can win close games, 1-score games. They can get their run game going. Trevor had a clean game. It was a bad team they played, but he had a clean game. You got to get all that to come together Sunday, and that place needs to be loud as hell.
It does, and you got to be a little bit crazy, to be quite honest with you, because I keep going back to '96 when we were 4-7, and TC is going to the podium and he's telling us we're still in it, and all we have to do is win out. We looked at him like he was crazy, but he believed it, and then when he got us to believe it, we figured that we might as well do it. We went out, we in the playoffs.
Yeah.
What were they last year in 1-score games?
3-10.
They're 5-3 right now in 1-possession games.
3-10 in 1-score games. Kansas City was, I think, undefeated in 1-score games. I'm pretty sure.
12-0 last year.
Yeah. And
That is the NFL 1-possession games.
And
It's
now-
how you-
They only have 1 win, and it was against the Colts
is it like
a couple weeks ago.
1-5.
1-5.
Whatever.
They're
It's bad.
1-5.
It changed.
And
in
in
a
that Colts, when they had to come back from 20-9 in the fourth quarter, or whatever it was, to take
heck,
it to overtime.
If you go back to last Thursday, how bad did Lamar look, and how good
Yikes.
did Joey Burrow look? Things just changed so dang fast in the league. That's for sure.
Lamar didn't practice again yesterday.
Yeah,
I'm expecting him to play against the Steelers. He's played pretty much all season, but
yeah, and
they look terrible on offense.
And Pittsburgh's basically winning the Monday presser when they say they got to be better the next week. That's the only thing they're winning right now because Mike Tomlin, they're trying to run him out. Aaron Rodgers ain't the same. He looks like he's preparing for contact as he releases the football.
What about your boy Big Ben piling on, saying that Mike Tomlin needs to go? Now,
Roethlisberger said that?
he piled on and said that, Tomlin, his time has run out in Pittsburgh.
Oh,
and I'm saying to myself, well, you know what? They gave you 3 extra years.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
A plan when your productivity was down.
Yeah, maybe Big Ben thinks Tomlin's already got 3 extra years, but still.
Because you got to remember now, he retired in 2022. So I looked at the 2018 draft, and I looked about what Pittsburgh could have drafted and to kind of be the backup for his replacement when he shows up, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
How that would have worked out for
Yeah, they could have prepped and said goodbye to him.
Exactly.
And
So Big Ben said maybe it's a clean house time. Maybe it's time, and he also went on to say maybe he should be the Penn State coach. Mike Tomlin.
Move him over there. By the way, Penn State is still trying to figure out who their coach is. So
none of that. What do you hear? Pat Kraft said.
Yeah.
Although if it's Matt Campbell, that's a pretty damn good hire. If
it's Matt
me.
Campbell, they got the best hire of the offseason.
Right. If it does work out that way, you're saying Sand Summerall is what you're saying. Best hire.
Of course.
Sand Summerall. Okay, let's make sure.
Wow, don't be ridiculous.
All right,
Joe.
thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to clarify. I want to get off on the right foot here. XL Primetime, Florida home, AC Friday. We love rock and roll. Suggestions, throw them JJ the DJ's way. Get you in a good mood, fire you up. Your playlist for Sunday, anything, you can hit the text line. Designed by Lifetime Enclosures at 641-1010. We've got our head coach, Coach Campo, coming up here in just a few minutes. And then our XLP Big Three. What is it going to take for the Jaguars to beat the Colts? You can offer up some suggestions as well with your XLP Big Three.
XL Prime Time, driven by Duval Ford. Saturday and Sunday, we watch the games.
We're all on the same page then.
We spend Monday talking about what we saw. Sink your teeth into Dandy Foods Post-Game Monday. Makers of quality fresh sandwiches and home of the good stuff on 1010XL.
Food that's good for you can taste good too. Flame Broiler has protein-packed bowls to fuel your day. Introducing their new chicken avocado salad bowl. Made with romaine lettuce, rice, cabbage salad, and topped with a delicious house sesame dressing. It's a bowl full of goodness. Eat in, take out, or catered. Flame Broiler is easy to enjoy. Come in Monday through Sunday for happy hour, 2 to 5 p.m. for a chicken mini bowl and drink for $6.95 plus tax. 5 area Flame Broilers to serve you.
Hello, First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. From GFL, Green for Life.
Catch the Jacksonville Jaguars every day
From the Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors Studios
with Mike Dempsey and Fat Tony talking teal every weekday from 10 to noon
Jaguars Today.
on 1010XL.
Protect what matters most with Liberty Safes. Trusted, secure, and made in America. See them at Noel's Lock and Safe, North Florida's largest safe dealer, where sales, delivery, and installation are all under one roof. Visit the showroom on Blanding Boulevard or go to libertysafesofnorthflorida.com.
There's no doubt that we were in good hands when our son's shoulder and hip issues were diagnosed quickly by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. No matter what your orthopedic issue is, let Southeast Orthopedic Specialists take a look. You'll be glad you did.
David Garrard here. I've had the PRP treatment from Southeast Orthopedic Specialists, and my knees are really doing well. Platelet-rich plasma treatment may be the answer for whatever is hurting you.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Ready to take your gift giving to the limit? Hey, I'm Ben Kay, owner of Gotham City Limit, your local comic shop, inviting you to stop by and see how we can help this holiday season. From comics to collectibles, community, and more, visit GothamCityLimit.com and always take it to the limit.
Need protection? Call Craig and Christine Kaprosky at Goosehead Insurance. The Kaproskys are a husband and wife team committed to finding you the right coverage at the right price in just a few short minutes. For home, auto, flood, or specialty insurance, Craig and Christine Kaprosky are the answer. Craig.Kaprosky at Goosehead.com.
Next time you head into a Gate convenience store, look for Form Energy Drink. Designed to provide energy, hydration, and focus. Straight from Dana White and AB. Celebrating those who embrace grit, discipline, and resilience in their everyday lives. Check out Form Energy at a Gate convenience store.
Jags fans arrive on time, the smartest way to get to the bank on game day is the JTA's Game Day Express, sponsored by the Jacksonville Zoo and Gardens. There are 5 pickup locations. Get your $10 pass on the MyJTA mobile app. Visit jtafla.com for details.
Hey, David again here with Royal Pest Services. It's that time of year when rodents start making their way into our homes. Layson, tell them what they need to get in.
A quarter-size hole.
That's right. That's all they need. Hey, tell them where to go for a free attic and exterior inspection.
Visit RoyalPestServices.com.
Get ready to celebrate December with Best Bet. We're giving away an incredible $660,000. Kickstart your holiday fun at all Best Bet locations with the 12 Days of Christmas High Hands, $500 giveaways during Clockwork Cash Out on the table games, and big cash high hands all weekend long. And don't miss out on thrilling tournaments like the $30,000 guarantee GoPo 300 at Orange Park and daily tournaments at all Best Bet locations. For details, head to bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
The wait is over. Sunday, December 7th, your Jacksonville Jaguars return to Everbank Stadium for a massive division showdown against the Indianapolis Colts. This is more than just a game. It's a statement. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jags are back home and ready to turn up the heat in their iconic Prowler throwbacks. Kickoff is 1 p.m., so pack the bank and make it loud. Secure your seats now at Jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000. We'll see you at the bank.
What Major League Baseball pitcher holds the record for most career no-hitters and over 5,000 strikeouts?
Just letting your homeowner's insurance renew each year may cost you money. Shop around and you may find a better plan. Let Southern Oak Insurance give you an option at southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
Nolan Ryan's 7 career no-hitters might be an unbreakable record, but his 5,714 strikeouts certainly is.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Now, another great guest on the Checkmate Coatings phone line. Hello. Your floor's missing piece.
Coach Campo, a guest because he hails from Dallas now, but he's one of us. Our head coach joins us on XL Primetime, loaded full of intel when it comes to this game against the hated Indianapolis Colts. Coach Campo, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, and I want you guys to know that I am extremely excited to be on with you guys, my team. I'm excited about the Jaguars. I'm excited about Cohen. I'm excited about, where we're at. But I have to say, I got a little knot in my stomach when I heard Matt say number 1 seed. The last time I heard that, they lost 5 out of 6.
Oh,
Please. We're concentrating on one game. That's
well, let me tell you this.
Coming up.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
We just love the hell out of you, number one. But let me tell you this, okay? Don't you worry about that. We're all focused on 1-0, okay? But I think you've got to have at least a little bit of a look-see at what potentially could be. Because with Mahomes out, with Josh Allen out, with El Boogie out, anything can happen in that playoff once you get in. And I think that's kind of be the foundation of where we're headed right now.
I'm kidding with you, Matt. You're absolutely right. And listen, if you don't have that mindset, don't have what it takes, to be honest with you.
Well, I thought the knot in your stomach that you were talking about was that offensive pass interference they put on old Jake Ferguson last night and a little butt stomp that Cowboys had to endure in Motown.
Well, that's part of it, I guess, because, listen, I just go back to that stinking Cincinnati game where they called that pass interference at the end of the game on our guy Hunter.
True.
You guys know I never met an official that I like. So there's no question that was a shame. But, hey, it happens in the league.
Coach, we've all experienced, you and I have both experienced, you with the Cowboys winning 3 Super Bowls and me with the Steelers and the Jaguars, what momentum does to a locker room. When you get on a nice little streak, you're on a 3-game, 4-game, 5-game streak that carries over into the playoffs. And at that particular point, it doesn't matter who you playing because you got all this built-up energy and confidence to wherever you play. That's where I hope the Jaguars get to.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think confidence is such a big thing in the league. When things go well for you, you can't help but gain that confidence. Unfortunately, it still comes down to 4 or 5 plays in a game. You know, how did you prepare? Are you prepared for unusual situations? What's your adversity level of being able to work through it? I think this team has that, and that's the thing that, you know, gives you hope that things can go forward here in the right direction. I'm looking forward to this game. I think it's, I think our team should be feeling really good about themselves, and I believe they do. And they just have to come out and play a clean football game.
So this is what is a large concern for me, Dave, is we still don't know what's going on with Trayvon Walker. We still don't know what's going on with Eric Armstead. You lose those two guys, you know, you're dealing with some backups right now, and you're going against a team that can run the ball. And despite the fact that you have the number 1 run defense in the league, you're losing a couple critical pieces.
But they're practicing, so let's not say we don't know what's going on. They are practicing.
But Brian Thomas was practicing before he came back for 2 weeks too. So my point is, if you lose those two guys, that's going to be an issue. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you want your best players on the field. I mean, there's no question about that. And I think they've done an admirable job with guys coming off the bench. Joe and I talked about that yesterday on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
This team is different from from what they've been in the past, is because they got guys coming off the bench. Look at Van Lanen. I mean, the guy played 3 positions. Those are the kind of things that they've developed with this team. A guy like Braswell, these guys are coming off with being prepared, and so that's been good. But when you play the teams when it really counts and it's big, you want your best players on the field. And I think, arguably, Trayvon Walker, and I'm back to the Cowboys. Trayvon Walker is one of, if not the best defensive player on the field. So, that's going to hurt them, obviously. I think Hamilton has picked up a lot of slack as far as the run game is concerned. He's playing the best football he's played. So hopefully you have enough guys, if you don't have those guys, that keep that same mentality going.
All right, we're talking with Coach Dave Campo, our head coach, as we break it down and take a look at this game. So simply put, and just basically start with your number one thing. We're going to do our XLP Big 3 coming up, but the one thing that has to go right for this football team to be successful Sunday.
Well, I think the number one thing, to be honest with you, is don't turn the ball over.
Okay.
And that comes along with the sack difference, because this team has sacked people now. They got 10 more sacks than we do. So, that those two things go hand in hand. If you're getting a lot of pressure on the quarterback, I think we're going to stop the run. I think Taylor's good. I think we've improved in that area. I think we will continue to do that. But we can't turn the ball over, and the pressure on the quarterback is what causes that.
Coach, I want to piggyback off of that, because the defense, number 1 rushing defense in the NFL, you got to play to your strength. You got to stop Jonathan Taylor, and then you got to put pressure on him. I watched that Steelers game where the Steelers just got after him with all kind of blitz combinations and 4-man rush, 6-man rush, 5-man rush, whatever. They got to him, and you're talking about 6 turnovers and 6 sacks. I mean, that's the type of day we need come Sunday.
Yeah, I think with Jones at quarterback, he's got a little bit of an injury. I think that, he's not as maneuverable as he normally is, although he can still move. I think, we've improved in that area with some of the energy that we've got right now as far as rushing the passer, and that's something that we've got to continue. I think these young guys, including Gardock, you put Gardock and Strigow and Green out there, along with what we've had out there, we've been able to put a little pressure on. I think if we have Armstead, that's a plus, both in the run game and the rush, because he is probably the best inside rusher we have. So there's no question that that's going to be definitely a factor from a defensive standpoint.
Dave, what do you attribute this surge to from this team? It wasn't long ago we were questioning whether they quit against the Rams. Then they blow a huge lead against the Texans. What do you attribute this, okay, now it's different, now we're playing for our lives?
Well, I don't look at it like we quit. Sometimes in this league, you just have a really bad ball game or two, and it's how you come back from that. After the Houston loss, that was a bigger loss to me, just because it was in the division and we had them. We had them where we needed them to be. But, they made plays and we didn't down the stretch. That can happen. And that's why there are no undefeated teams in this league. It happens to everybody. I think that, our team right now has a lot of confidence, Matt, in what they're doing. I think that the offense is Liam's calling good football games. They're sticking with the run, even though, we didn't run the ball as well as we need to last week. But we're sticking with it, and if that's the thing that we need to do, is just pay attention to what's happening this week. What are our matchups? Where do we fit? And I think they're doing a good job from a scheme standpoint of putting us in positions to where that can happen.
Coach, I think when you're looking at what Trevor did a week ago and made sure that he played pretty much mistake-free football, took off and ran when he needed to, and delivered some big throws, especially the scoring drive that put Jacoby Myers in the end zone. Another step forward in your mind this week?
Yeah. Again, I think Trevor is – I think we said that yesterday as well. Mm-hmm. Trevor, he's not the generational talent that everybody was talking about. You don't need a generational talent. Everybody was saying he's nothing more than a managing guy. I think, really, to be honest with you, he's gotten to the point with this group, with Cohen, and if the running game is going decent to where he has some pressure off of him, I think he's right on the edge of being a manager and a guy that can win games by himself. And I think that if things keep going the way they're going, he's going to be one of those guys week in and week out that can win when he has to. I think last week, even though it's not a great team, the running game didn't bail him out last week, and he performed pretty darn well. So, hopefully that's a plus going forward.
All right, Coach, I need you to put on your defensive coordinator skull cap, all right? We have not covered a tight end all season long. Tyler Warren is pretty special. Well, what would you do to bracket him in this game?
Well, number one, I think, when you look at their receiver core, Warren is like, we faced a bunch of those guys. I mean, there's a bunch of tight ends in the league right now that are becoming, because the rush is so good from teams, Leon, that the quarterbacks don't have time to throw all intermediate routes and all that kind of stuff. They've got to rely on some of those underneath guys, and Warren's one of those guys. The best thing you can do about him is to make sure you understand that don't leave him alone. You gotta have somebody close to him because he can hurt you, and he is kind of like a receiver combination with a tight end. I said this, I believe this. I think that Pittman and Warren are going to get theirs. The guy that scares me the most, to be honest with you, Leon, is Pierce. Because Pierce is the 20-yard average catch guy. Those other guys, you got to make sure you're tackling well. They're run-after-catch guys, stuff like that. But Pierce is a guy that can take the top off the coverage. And if they don't get a lot of big plays and they're not running the football real well, which I hope we'll be able to do, let them hit those guys up underneath, and we'll go from there.
All right, so speaking of the big plays with the pass game there, the Colts, I kind of feel like Antonio Johnson's making a move right now. Do you see that back there in the back end? Like he might be a guy that's going to force his way into the starting lineup?
Well, he's playing better, that's for darn sure. And if you ask me, who is a safety in that whole group right there that's been out there right now that can cover somebody, that can line up and run and cover a Warren, for example, I would say he's the best of the group. You look at Murray, he's not really a cover guy. You look at Dewey, he's not a cover guy. they really don't have a guy back there that you would say that can lock up and cover somebody. I think Johnson's the only one right now with Ransaw out of there, and to me, that's where his
Agree.
His advancement is.
What a pleasant surprise that would be down the stretch, right? If he suddenly becomes this guy that can give them legitimate coverage ability.
Absolutely, and that's the one thing that if you put it all together, you can get some things done with his own blitzes and play his own defense. But somewhere along the line, you got to lock up on
cover.
somebody.
Yep.
And I think he's the one of that whole group, Matt, that has a chance to do that.
All right, Coach. Before we say goodbye, you feel good about it?
I feel good about it. I really think it's going to be a really tough ball game, but I think our guys have proven that they can handle those games, and it's going to come down to, who makes the plays when they're there. And I think I heard some of the people talking about points and all that. I think it's going to come down to about 27-24. I think it's going to be a dog fight, but I feel good about dog fights with this team.
All right, love it. All right, Coach, great stuff as always. I know you will be watching and looking forward to it with great interest on Sunday.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot, and Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you many times before that, but I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving, and let's go Jags.
Absolutely. Thank you, Coach.
All right, brother. We love you.
All right.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right. He's out. He's fired up and ready to go. You know what is not out right now? That plate of wings that you brought in from Wingstop.
Oh, yeah. Me and Brent.
Yeah.
Had to get it done. So,
B-Hop, the Mountaineer man, getting it done.
Yes, it's my favorite. Lemon pepper.
They get a new flavor.
What is it?
Leon?
Fiery
lime.
I loved it.
I did too.
It
I
wasn't
didn't try it.
that,
I'm
it
gonna
wasn't
try
like
It's
when
got a
I
little
heard
heat.
fiery, I'm expecting it to destroy me, but it wasn't that bad.
It's not habanero.
But it was
hot.
delicious.
Yeah,
No.
it's got a little heat and it's got a nice lime kick to it too, which is really nice.
Okay, I'm going to have to try that because you know what I stay close to.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
heart.
We just did it.
Yeah, I know. It's my favorite. Lemon
I'll do
pepper.
it again.
I just wanted to hear it again, bro. That's all.
All right, make sure you order them up over the weekend.
Absolutely. It's
too.
football. Listen, it's conference championship weekend, bro. You got to get you some lemon. You got to get you some Wingstop.
All right, sounds good. We will keep it rolling. It is XL Primetime on a Florida Home AC Friday.
XL Primetime.
Driven by Duval Ford.
Hey, it's Travis from Cannons of Jags. When you need a trailer hitch, gooseneck, or RV towing options, call us at Cannons. We've been doing it for 55 years, and customer service is our #1 priority. Visit cannonsofjags.com.
This right here, this is where it starts. With a little flame and a lot of love. When the air cools or the night falls, fire brings the warmth. But it's what we bring to the table that matters. Slow smoked barbecue. Stories that stretch long. Laughter that lingers. And moments that just feel full. That's why it's always Sunny's here.
Pre-Game Friday
Built by Dream Finders Homes.
on 1010XL.
Picking here this holiday, skip the gift that gets returned. I got a better idea. Give a custom pool from Surfside Pool. It's the ultimate present. Memories, relaxation, and instant hero status. Surfside Pools handles new builds, custom designs, heating, and weekly maintenance, so you get all the credit. Warning, may cause excessive smiles and backyard envy. Save the holidays, turn your backyard into paradise. Visit surfsidepools.net or call 246-2666. Float happy, gift responsibly. License number CPC 044080.
Fumbled your fender? EV took a hit? Guardian Collision is your MVP with certified expert auto body repair for any electric vehicle. Guardian Collision, they guard what moves you. Visit GuardianCollision.com.
Are you searching for a career in the HVAC industry? Florida Home AC is looking for an A-team. Full-time positions for qualified individuals to train for HVAC service technicians, install mechanics, and sales consultants. Just log on to FloridaHomeAC.com and click on careers to find out more. We're talking great compensation, a 5-day work week, no downtime in the off-season, and a company-provided vehicle. Check it all out at FloridaHomeAC.com/career. That's FloridaHomeAC.com/career. Equal opportunity employer.
What Major League Baseball pitcher holds the record for most career no-hitters and over 5,000 strikeouts?
Just letting your homeowner's insurance renew each year may cost you money. Shop around and you may find a better plan. Let Southern Oak Insurance give you an option at southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
Nolan Ryan's 7 career no-hitters might be an unbreakable record, but his 5,714 strikeouts certainly is.
Southern Oak Insurance. Our family protecting yours.
You waited forever for your new fence. Then, strangers show up. Subcontractors rushing the job. Sent by the company you trusted. Frustrating, right? Superior Fence and Rail promises better. Their professionally trained builders deliver quality you can trust. No subcontractors, no shortcuts. Just the superior craftsmanship your home deserves.
When you're on the fence, about a fence, SuperiorFenceandRail.com.
Look around and we know you've got options for gasoline, but those other places, they're not in the business of more. At Shell, that's what you get every day. Members get more rewards, more savings, more special offers. You'll even get 10 cents per gallon off of your first fill when you sign up, and save on every fill after that. Choose to get more and more with every drive. Join the Shell Fuel Rewards program today at fuelrewards.com. Offer valid at participating Shell locations. Offer must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply. Visit fuelrewards.com for more information.
I'm Chris Campione. Veterans have given so much in the service of our country, but when it comes to legal challenges, you shouldn't have to fight alone. At Campione Law, we're here to help veterans like you get the support and compensation you deserve. Whether it's a workplace injury, a personal injury claim, or navigating a veteran's disability claim, we'll stand by your side every step of the way. Your service to our country matters. Let us serve you with the dedication and respect you deserve. Call Campione Law for a free consultation today. Campione Law, fighting for veterans, fighting for justice. Visit CampioneLaw.com.
Campione Law.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. This is XL Primetime, brought to you by Florida Home AC. Now that's cool on 1010XL.
All right, I've got 13 teams qualifying for the college football playoff. I'm just going to let you guys know that right now. It's a baker's dozen, and we will get to it coming up with our XLP to the CFP. Normally we do this earlier in the week, but this week we're going to try and project what that 12-team playoff field will look like. Basically, we're putting our hand out there as far as what we think is going to happen in these championship games. So we'll do that coming up. But right now, XLP Big 3, Big Sirs. On a Florida Home AC Friday, you just heard Coach Campo lay out what he thinks needs to happen. And obviously, the turnovers, if you give it away, you put yourself in a tough spot. If you take it away, you put them in a tough spot. So that's definitely going to be one of them. But you guys are more than welcome. Jump in the YouTube chat. If you have an XLP Big 3, what's it going to take to beat the Colts? You can hit the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures at 641-1010. All right, Big, start us off, my man.
All right, my first one is the worker bees. The backup guys.
Right, the Strigos of the world.
Yeah, absolutely. The backup guys. We're going to need them again this week. Absolutely. On the offensive side, defensive side, they got to play above grade. You know, they've been consistent over the last couple of weeks.
I like it. You
know, guys who aren't used to playing all the time, coming in, filling in the spots, playing decent football, offensively, defensively. I think that the worker bees have got to get it done again.
Yeah. I would say back end's got to cover because they're going to commit to stop that run.
Yeah.
They are going to commit, which means you're going to see a lot of man coverage out there.
Yeah.
Especially if the Colts come out and they go like 3 or 4 wide and try and run, which is what I would imagine they're going to do, because the best way to get to that run defense is to spread them out a little bit, right? You got to cover in the back end, man. You have to.
Yeah, and don't give up that. And I'll just go ahead and follow it. With one of my big threes is you better figure out, you got to have an answer for Tyler Warren. Mm-hmm. He has a bunch of yards. He's been in the end zone several times, a bunch of catches. Dewey is still in concussion protocol. We're going to find out. So right now, yesterday with the injury report, Eric Armstead, limited participation. Trayvon, limited participation. That is good news from did not participate to limited. Dewey, meanwhile, and Walker, both of them concussed, so they're sitting on the sidelines. And so Dewey's one of the big guys. But Eric Murray's going to be asked to do a little bit more against Tyler Warren, but that's a main task to make sure that you stop him and handle him.
Yeah, man, Antonio Johnson is going to be locking.
Yeah.
I would think that Antonio Johnson's going to be locking up on him.
Yeah.
If Dewey can't play.
Okay, but think about this. Coverage-wise, Eric Murray's probably going to be asked to do it. I think so. We'll see, because it just depends on who they roll out there in terms of, heck, Jordan Lewis is going to be put on him quite a bit from the nickel, you would think. So it's going to be
Unless he's playing outside.
Yeah, but they have to handle Pittman, Pierce, but Lewis will probably be in that nickel, at least depending on down and distance situations. He'll start on the outside, then move into the nickel, and then Buster Brown and those guys shared responsibility. So Tyler Warren's going to be a tough one to handle. All right, another one.
I'm going to say what Coach Campos said. Trevor's got to take care of the football. Can't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
This team's going to come after him. 4-man rush, 5, 6, whatever it may be. We're down at the left tackle position, so he's going to need help. He's going to need chippers. He's going to need motion, whatever you need to do to keep the backside protected. Trevor can't throw interception, can't be pressed. And I want him to take risk.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about taking care of the football as far as no strips, no fumbles, that kind of stuff, no turnovers.
I mean, Brian Thomas has got to come to play. He's got to come to play. Simple as that. They need him. And this is a big game. And this is where your best players have to play their best games. And if you need to score points, if it gets to the point where you got to outscore them, which it may come to that. It absolutely may come to that. If you got to outscore them, he's got to play. He's got to be in position where they have to account for him. It can't be where, all right, we'll just stick one guy in him. He's fine because he's not a factor. It's got to be where they've got to roll a safety on him. Like, he's got to have that type of game.
Big-time players step up in big-time games. Santana Moss.
It really boils down to it. Another one of my big three is just stopping with the penalties again. Because they cleaned it up. Remember, they went through a game, an important game, with one penalty on the offensive side. And so they went right back into that same old hole with either holds, procedures, a number of penalties on both sides of the ball. Not the big penalty like a PI, which is something they're going to have to guard against with what Pittman, Pierce, and Warren can do. They're definitely going to have to guard against that bad boy. But make sure you clean up the penalties. You're going to be at home. The crowd's going to be on your side. Make it loud for them and make sure that you don't cost yourself.
Yeah, that was going to be my third one.
Okay.
Crowd noise.
Yeah.
Got to play to the home field advantage.
Yeah.
You got to feed off that energy. You got to use that energy against their offense when they're trying to make audibles and call plays and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
You absolutely want them looking to the huddle, calling timeouts because they can't hear the ball. Can't make the call.
Come on, crowd.
Yes, they need.
Make it loud.
I mean, I'm going to go real quick. Raiders, one of the worst pass defenses in the league. Titans, one of the worst pass defenses in the league. Brian Thomas had 3 catches against the Raiders, 2 catches against the Titans. Got to change, man. I mean, at some point he's got to say, all right, look, this is it. Like, even if he thinks he's going to, like, who knows what's going to happen. If he thinks he's going to get traded, if he thinks he's not long for this franchise, at the very least, you got to put good tape, right, Leon? You got to have some kind of tape where people will say, all right, we want him.
Yeah, he's got to act like he gives a damn.
Right, but they just barely reintegrated him in. That was an injury, okay? Even though we sit here behind microphones, we never get injured anymore, okay? But he was injured. And so it's not like it, and the ball's got to come his way. 6 targets for Jacoby. Jacoby's earned it. And he caught all of them. And so I'm with you that BTJ needs to step up, but
I just wish he was a little bit more assertive.
He has the entire season. He hasn't been assertive.
Oh,
healthy or not?
I won't argue. I won't
healthy or not?
Yeah. I won't debate that at all. He has had a poor season.
There's a reason that Ryan O'Halloran thinks they're gonna get rid of him. They're gonna cut ties with him at the end of the year.
Yeah, and look, this is a new regime, so that is. If they are changing the face and the culture and the mindset of this franchise, you do something like that, that's big. But I still think there's a playmaker there. I just wouldn't want to.
I do too. We've seen it.
Right.
We've seen it. There's no doubt there is.
And so, and the only thing I was saying back to you is that he just barely got back from that injury. At the very least, he got out there and got going again.
All right, but he had 12 targets and 4 catches against the Bengals when he wasn't hurt at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. We all agree on.
Or
all
1
that.
catch on 7 targets against the Panthers.
We're talking about this one, okay? Because we all agree on that.
Or 2 catches and 6 targets against the Texans. You want me to keep going down the line? Because I will.
No, don't get it twisted. How many times do I got to say it? We're all on the same page there. We all agree on that. It's just right now, what does he become?
Yeah, because if a team was on the back burner thinking about trading me because when it's in the season, I'm about to put in work.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make
Which
you pay.
should. Yes,
I'm
exactly.
gonna make you beg to want to keep me.
Yeah.
You know, that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying his mindset. If that's in the back of his mind, that, you know, in the offseason they're going to make a move with you, then you know what? I'm going to show you why you shouldn't.
Right, exactly. Because if we are talking about other guys that
and
have
then
done
tell
it,
you no.
Devin Lloyd has done it. ETN has done it. Jacoby shows up and has done it. You can name other guys. Meanwhile, the BTJs of the world, they thought they had an explosive superpower that was coming in the teal and black in year 2, and it hasn't manifested itself at all. That's for sure. All right, my last one real quick. Hey, Logan Cook, if you want to threaten anybody, okay, man of the year that you are, now's a good time, okay? Take care of the curse, my man, okay? Take care of the curse. The punter will be a factor.
How funny was it that he was nominated the same week that he threatened a guy's life?
Yeah, allegedly.
And screamed at the officials.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't care if he did.
He was as fiery as they come in that game Sunday in Nashville, that's for sure. But listen, I'm just saying
now. He's got street cred.
Yeah, it's like cook. It's time to cook, baby. Make it happen. All right, it is XL Primetime.
XL Primetime, driven by big #1 Duval Ford, the #1 place to buy your next vehicle. Duval is back in the saddle as the Colts trot into town. The Cats ride the ponies in a stampede for the AFC South. Hey, stampede! Giddy up and hold on tight. It's a sprint to the finish line. Jaguars Colts, Sunday at 1 on the home of the Jaguars. 1010XL. 10XL.
Jacksonville, you voted, and Baker Glass came out on top. The Bold City Best Awards are all about locals choosing their favorites, and you picked them for Best Auto Glass and Best Glass and Mirror Service.
I'm back with Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
Hi, I'm John Haney from Clearwater Gutters and Drainage. After heavy rains, the problems are obvious. Mulch blown out of your beds, water standing around your foundation, and that fancy new crater back behind your bushes. Let Clearwater Seamless Gutters help you solve the problem spots.
Clearwater Seamless Gutters. We can't sing a lick, but we sure are good at gutters.
And drainage, too. Find out more at clearwaterjacks.com.
This date in sports history is brought to you by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
On December 5th, 2018, Warriors guard Klay Thompson scores 60 points in only 29 minutes of play, and he dribbled only 11 times.
Hey Jacksonville, I'm sure by now you've seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We are an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We are committed to customer service, reliability, and have unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today. GFL, green for life.
Hey, it's Joe C. The chill is in the air and your backyard can still be the heart of the season. Gather your family around a beautiful outdoor fireplace from Isocurrent or Napoleon, expertly installed by CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living. From elegant stone fireplaces to wood burning or gas fire pits, CSS creates cozy spaces where memories are made and where every night can feel like a celebration. You dream it, they can build it. Visit their showroom or online at cssfireplaces.com.
CSS.
Looking for your new favorite hangout this football season? Try Voodoo Brewing Company in the heart of San Marco. Locally owned and community focused, Voodoo Brewing serves up award-winning beers, scratch-made upscale pub fare, and laid-back vibes where everyone's welcome. For live music, trivia nights, and all the football action this season, make Voodoo Brewing Company Jacksonville your new favorite spot on San Marco Square.
I'm Brendan with Checkmate Coatings. We coat it all: garages, pool decks, driveways, and patios. Be the envy of your neighbors.
Checkmate Coatings. Your floor's missing piece.
Ready for huge holiday savings? It's the Expert Automotive Giving Garage. This Christmas, they're driven to give back. Bring in any new wrap toy donation and get $50 off any service. That's $50 off repairs, diagnostics, or maintenance just for helping a child. Plus, they're giving you 50% off your oil change, $50 off any service with a toy, and 50% off oil changes. The Giving Garage at Expert Automotive. They never sell greed, only what you need.
Need some extra cash for the holidays? Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jax Beach is always looking to buy guns, guitars, surfboards, tools, and you know it, gold. Get cash today at Beaches Jewelry and Pawn in Jax Beach.
Hey, is your home ready for the holidays? Hicken here. Spots are filling up fast. Lock in yours today at ZeroResJacksonville.com and get 20% off all hard surface cleaning, tile and grout, hardwood, LVP. Happy holidays from all of us at Zero Res.
The new Ackerman Cancer Center is now open at World Golf Village, providing state-of-the-art screenings and diagnostic exams with no referral required. Same-day appointments are available. Call today or visit AckermanCancerCenter.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. That just happened. Brought to you by Florida Home AC.
All right, the Nooner's always working for us, keeping us up to date with everything that's happening. We mentioned that Penn State zeroing in on Matt Campbell, which, as Matt said earlier, might be the best hire of this offseason. And then I had to put the parentheses in there, sans John Summerall. But according to On3, Pete Nako saying Penn State is working to finalize a deal to hire Iowa State's Matt Campbell. So it's closer now than it was earlier. And if you're putting that out there, we knew there was egg on their face because they were the first ones to let go of a coach who was in the college football playoff last year and then was on the hook for, roughly $50 million.
Right.
And then ultimately, James Franklin wanted so badly, I guess, to get back in the game or save face or something. He gave him a $40 million discount, which is still insane to me. But now they're going to zero in on Matt Campbell. And
well, this is after they swung and missed with Kurt Signetti, swung and missed with Matt Rule, swung and missed with Clark Lee.
Sataki, you can put in there.
Swung and missed with Kalani Sataki and multiple others.
Yeah.
Okay. So this, after all of that, they literally screwed up this hiring process worse than anyone ever has, and are going to end up with the best hire of the offseason.
It's crazy that Matt Campbell has,
because he has never wanted to leave.
He's
Ames.
been mentioned.
He loves it.
Yeah, I've always heard that he's actually declined some jobs. Not recently, but remember a few years ago when his name was like the hottest name on the block?
You ready for this? He's turned down Michigan. He turned down Notre Dame. He turned down 4 NFL jobs.
So why this, though?
He loves where he's at.
But I'm saying, like...
Why this, why now?
Why Penn State now?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a great question. You know what I think it probably is
he's
Iowa
hit a
State,
ceiling there.
Iowa State's athletic department is in $147 million in debt right now.
Oh, there's your answer.
Through fiscal 2031.
Yeah.
They're in trouble. And
he still wins 8 games.
Right. So the question has to become in his mind is what happens if I get the money, the NIL private money, and then what? What if I get players? How good could it be?
Well, how good could I be as a coach?
Right. And look, his name's been in the hopper over and over and over, but the reality is the Rocco Beck era is over. That's why he's leaving. Okay? That is it. All right? But because he was mentioned every single time. But you mentioned the NFL, and that was legit. It's just in terms of, it's not like he had a full bona fide offer from NFL teams, would you say, Matt? But he just wanted to stay where he was at.
No, he had bona fide offers from 2 of them.
Okay,
from
that's
2
what I
of
was
the 4.
curious about.
The other 2 talked about him, and he was
Yeah.
like, nah, I'm not interested.
Something must be going on in Ames, Iowa, Leon.
Yeah.
Something.
If they're,
I think he just had it where look. He's not a typical coach. He's a guy who believes in the old school stuff. He's a guy who believes in
Perfect
developing.
for Penn State.
Yes,
which is what they
developing young dudes, the college experience. He believes in all of that. So that's why he was a perfect fit there. Names because they do too. But now you go to Penn State and you say Penn State believes in that, and I agree with you. But Penn State is also now staring at reality of, okay, it's time to get down and dirty with everybody else. So, will they do it?
All right. The other part of it is that we saw this on
By the way,
social.
there's an update. Okay,
on social,
set it up.
Go viral, and everyone was thinking that one of the Penn State, is it Pat Grant? Was it one of the
Pat Kraft, the AD,
Kraft.
the AD at Penn State.
Yeah, the AD, that he had gone into the locker room and went with a expletive-filled rant.
Well, there's an audio leak, so someone in that meeting had
someone leaked it,
right?
And now or you go ahead and say the finish it.
No, it's not for. I misread the headline. The headline is audio leaked of alleged meeting with Penn State AD players. Okay.
Yeah.
Where he allegedly says the AD Michigan cheats in
He just
Oregon.
went on.
In Oregon are frauds. So I saw frauds and I thought, oh, it must be Must be like, because I quick glanced at it. I thought, it must be AI. No, he's just saying Oregon's frauds.
Oh, yeah, because the leak.
Again, allegedly, it's Pat Kraft in a team meeting with players, and he is just going off about how
Michigan
it's my butt.
their cojones off.
Right, and it's my butt. If I get this wrong, I'm going to get fired. You guys will move on and go have careers and go have lives. But if I get this wrong, I'm going to be fired.
Yeah, it honestly, it's juicy if it's real. But as soon as I heard
Doesn't
it,
it suck that we have to now? Everything has to be. Well, it could be AI.
Well, I'll just tell you this right now.
It sounds real. I could edit it up, but it sounds
100%
real. Because,
sounds
real.
real.
Why, if you're making an AI thing, why would you make it sound so crappy? Like, the audio is obviously...
Plus, Penn State is not
being recorded from, way far away.
Penn State has no comment about it.
Right, because... and the people who defend Penn State are coming out like, why is an insider leaking this? This is bad for us. This is someone that's trying to get...
But doesn't this sound just like a kid nowadays to record something?
Of course it does.
Yeah, so I believe it is.
Although I did hear from Jerry Jones last night, and it was unbelievable. Again, AI.
Oh, a fake Jerry
Jones. Oh, my
Jones.
God. It's the best. It is just one of the best to listen to.
Dude, I get God a lot of times now. I used to be like, oh, I'm in that generation of AI's not going to get me. Dude, the more and more it comes out, me and my brother were just sending each other some dog video the other day where he's driving and the guy's sitting in the passenger seat and he hits a curb and the food goes all over the guy and we're like, this looks so real, but it can't. I don't know what's real at all anymore. Did the Canes even go 10-2? I don't know.
The committee will be telling you that coming up.
Well, listen, they've infiltrated now. They've messed with Richard Pryor now. So now
they brought Richard Pryor back.
The sound the same.
So hang on.
Wait a minute. I'm from Tupelo, Mississippi.
Right.
If they take that away, if they start messing with
they
that,
are messing with it, bro.
They said that water's cold. He said, yes, deep too. It's just the best. Just the best.
So this is what he said, okay? Quote, I want y'all to know this too. If I don't get this right, my career's over. Understand that if I don't hire the right person, my career's over. So it's very serious to me. If I don't hire the right person, in 2 years, they will fire my AA.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't get another AD job, how could you blank up Penn State? Is the question, okay? When then one of the players says, to be very frank with you, I think the biggest reason why players do not want to come here is we're in the middle of nowhere, honestly.
Oh, yeah. I don't think a player would say Frank.
Don't say Frank.
We
don't say Frank
with you?
Yeah. Unless he's the kicker or something.
and then the AD says, oh, I agree. Our fans, our people don't understand. It's a challenge. What am I going to blank do? Oregon? Have you all been to Oregon? Ain't blank going on.
True.
It's a bunch of blank weirdos. Ohio State is Ohio State, but blank. It's not like they're light years better than us talent-wise. Just can't be able to get over.
Can't get over the hump.
Just can't be able to get over the blank hump.
Which that to me is the most damning statement. It's
right.
like, dude, you are so far away from
Michigan. Blank stinks.
Can't.
Blank joke. Cheating their balls off. That's real, by the way, what they did. Oregon, their blank quarterback was shaking in overtime. But we have to win those blanking games.
You lost it.
If this really is Pat Kraft, the Penn State AD,
God bless him.
Yeah, God bless him, definitely. But he
goes off. All right, we'll keep an eye on that one.
He also just, he's not even close to Ohio State in talent-wise.
No. And if you keep drawing L's, you keep drawing L's. You can't defend that. Although there are plenty of people out there that thinks one play here or one play there would have gotten him home, and it would have been a different result. Hey, 1 o'clock hour, we got to make our pick, see if we can get a different result from last week. Big Sirs won him. He brought us all back into the pack.
All back.
Which we say thank you, Big Sirs.
You're welcome.
It's XL Primetime.
XL Primetime from the big #1 Duval Ford Studios. Dan Hicken and Jeff Prosser share the huddle with Freddie T.
Bring it in!
Monday morning running back with Fred Taylor is fueled by Epstein and Robbins and Monahan Jewelers.
Fred Taylor, he's a candidate to go the distance.
On 1010XL. Now, the Florida Gator Report on 1010XL. Brought to you by San Jose Collision.
The Gators have found their next head coach of the football program, John Summerall, who was previously the head coach at Tulane, where he reached the American Athletic Conference title game in each of his 4 seasons. The 43-year-old brings a young, energetic spark to the program, branded in toughness, as he played linebacker at the University of Kentucky.
Life is about choices and the decisions you make. I'm David Robbins with Epstein & Robbins. If you're convicted of a DUI, you'll have to face severe consequences. Walking through the doors of the courthouse or appearing at a bond hearing can be extremely intimidating. Without the right lawyer, you're likely to make the wrong decision. Let our team help you make the right decisions in court. Epstein & Robbins, the right choice.
Epstein & Robbins, fighting for your rights since 1975.
Strong in the classroom, gifted on the field.
1010XL and Southeast Orthopedic Specialists celebrate scholar athletes. Wednesday afternoons on The Frangie Show. Activated by
The Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234.
The 12 Days of Christmas is back and better than ever at Best Bet. From December 12th to the 23rd, Jacksonville, Orange Park, and St. Augustine are lighting up the tables with our much-anticipated High Hands promotion, giving away over $250,000 in cash. The excitement continues to grow each day, starting at $1,200 and climbing up to $2,300 every hour. See all the exciting details at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
the flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
We're certainly facing interesting economic times. For me, it's comforting to know my money's in good hands with ITP Partners. Jacksonville guys taking care of my Jacksonville money. Experience? Yeah, that's Chris Bryant, Jeff Hartman, Reagan Wright, Dan Abel, Scott Regner, Janice Cobb, and Reed Wingate. They have the expertise and knowledge to take care of your money. For more info, go to itppartners.com. ITP Partners, they're my financial partners for life.
Non-compensated client testimonial may not be representative of all client experiences. No guarantee of future performance or success. This holiday season, give the gift of comfort and joy. Comfort food and the joy that comes with digging into a huge plate of diner favorites from Metro Diner. And to make things even more merry, now through the end of the year, they're adding on a $10 bonus card with every $50 spent on gift cards. Metro Diner gift cards are the perfect gift for everyone on your list. Friends, family, or coworkers. Stop by the diner or metrodiner.com and get all your gift shopping done easily. Happy holidays from Metro Diner.
The holidays are around the corner, and the last thing you want is a septic emergency. Call Duck Rooter and schedule your septic tank pump out or full system inspection. 904-862-6769. That's 904-862-6769.
Frank Frangie here to tell you about the coolest new thing, a putting green in my backyard that my friends at Sunshine Turf installed. Sunshine Turf can do the same for you. They'll come to your house, they'll create a custom design for your space, and you'll have an authentic golf course experience right in your own backyard. I freaking love it. Sunshine Turf is family owned and they made the process so simple. So visit sunshineturf.info or call them at 904-383-0243 and get a free quote today for your own putting green. Get it from Sunshine Turf.
La playa is Spanish for the beach. If you can't remember that, the word Corona also works. Corona, La Playa awaits.
Happy holidays, Googans. Santa Dan here. It's the holiday season, and that means hopefully more off time with the fam. Need a solid gift idea for the spouse or a specific family member? Beaches Dermatology can ensure that your special someone gets a great gift that won't break the bank and won't go hidden in a drawer. Botox, skin treatments, you name it, they have it. Take care of that spouse of yours this holiday season with a gift from Beaches Dermatology. Call today or go online at beachesdermatology.com.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm RJ Saunders for 1010XL. With first place on the line, the team needs you to generate that home field advantage by being loud and wearing plenty of teal and throwback attire, filling the stands as the battle for the AFC South is Sunday at 1 p.m. as the Jags host the Colts at Everbank Stadium. We'll have pregame, in-game, and postgame coverage beginning at 8 a.m. with our kickoff show live from Tailgaters. 77 degrees at 104, time and temp, brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. How about a six-pack of picks on XL Primetime? It's time to protect the crown. Capped by Corona, La Playa awaits.
Oh, I completely forgot to throw the Corona call out there yesterday, so this is the perfect time because I'm in a good mood. Everybody should be in a good mood as we get ready for the bank battle for the AFC South. Jacksonville versus Indianapolis, and I will see Matt, the Corona Cat, over there at the Railcars pregame having a big time. So, in honor of Matty. Yes, it is time to make some picks. JJ, we were all brought. Well, I'm still batting 500 right now, but we were all brought back into the race.
Yes,
a little bit.
You were
past
3-3.
week.
Everyone else was 4-2 last week, except for Leon, who was 1-5. Let us all back in the race. So now Leon is tied with Campo in first at 46-37 against the spread. Corona is 2 back at 44-39. I am a little bit further, 43-40. You are 39-44, and Matt is 1 game ahead of you at 40 and whatever that is. I didn't know
45.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
41. Excuse me.
Listen.
I just tried to add some L's to it.
Even Ali had a bad round.
That is true. The judges, they weren't.
He took a couple L's.
Yep.
Still the greatest of all time. All right.
Still.
I do have Campo's pick, so I will go first as Dave Campo today.
All right.
So let's start with the NFL. Bengals, with their quarterback back, obviously, are traveling to Buffalo. The Bills at home are 5.5-point favorites. Coach Campo is taking Buffalo. Leon.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bills. I'm taking the Bills.
I'll just tell all y'all, this 5.5-point line is now really starting to take over our betting world.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Every week we get like at least 2 of these lines.
I don't like it at all. All right, 5.5. You laid
Matt,
the points. Matt.
I'm taking the points, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm taking the points in Burrow. Yep.
JJ?
I don't know if the Bengals are going to win, but they're going to keep it close.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bengals as well.
Okay, you're taking. I'm gonna go ahead and lay the points. I think Burrow looked pretty good this past week. It's gonna be, I think, a hell of a ball game. Looking forward to it.
All right, next up, Bears at Packers. Man, this one is huge in the NFC North. Packers at home against the hot Bears. Packers 6.5-point favorites. That is who Campo is taking.
The Packers are 6.5-point favorites? Yeah, I got the Packers.
Yeah. All right. I am taking the Packers as well.
God, that's a lot of points, man.
For a team that's won how many games in a row? Chicago has?
Not only that, it's late in the year, man. You don't get blowouts typically late in the year. I'm going to take the points in the Bears.
I don't know how true that is, but...
It's rare that you see it in the NFL where you're going to get a team blown out, especially 2 good teams.
Okay, there you go. Once you finish that statement, then that made a little more sense because there's double-digit lines like the Falcons and the Seahawks right now, those types of games. And take a look at some of the scores this past week. They definitely, some of them got
By the way,
toasted.
that Falcons-Seahawks line, there's something wrong with that.
Yeah, you think so?
Yes, I definitely do.
As in what? It's too low?
It's too high.
Okay.
All right, well, we may have a side bet on that
Falcons
bad
play
boy.
better at
They
home.
do. They play much better at home.
Okay, all right.
All right, Joe.
All right, first off, Matt the Corona Cat is laying points in both of those big ball games.
Okay.
-5.5 with Buffalo, -6.5 with the Pack. I will take those points. And top Bears.
All right. Next up, last NFL game for us. Huge one for the AFC, so just the AFC in general. Texans at Chiefs. I feel like every week the Chiefs have a must-win game.
Yeah, they do.
The Chiefs at home, though struggling, are 3-point favorites. Campo is taking the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, I don't like the me and Campo are thinking the same way right now, especially when I'm trying to take the lead. I'm taking the Chiefs, too. They're desperate.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs.
I agree.
Yeah, they are desperate. There's no getting away from it. I'll take the Texans.
Plus, it sets up just the fabulous situation if they win. Jags win on Sunday.
What about Corona?
Corona Cat is grabbing Houston in the points.
All right, so Joe and Corona taking the Texans. All right, championship weekend, folks.
Joe, you're taking the Texans?
Yeah. See how it goes.
CBS. I believe they're getting a number 1 versus number 2 this week, right?
Yeah, that's
not on Fox.
Oh, so they don't even get that game.
It's gotta be on
Hilarious.
Well, Fox is the main partner.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
got to be on Fox.
That's so fun. Man, they really fumbled the bag.
Yeah.
They could be having Georgia and Alabama once again, but they won't.
As long as we have Fowler calling the action.
So we got
There was no way they were getting that contract. ESPN would have just paid whatever it
took.
Yep.
BYU, Texas Tech, high noon. Very important for Notre Dame, Miami, a lot of teams. They need Texas Tech to win this. Texas Tech at Jerry's World, 11.5-point favorites. That is who Campo is taking. Leon.
11.5, bro.
Yeah.
That's a lot of points. I'm going with the Red Riders.
Rough as
Rough,
it is.
red,
Rough,
whoever they are.
red, right.
Okay,
Doesn't
you've
matter.
You've now combined the two.
Everything.
It was Rough Riders. Now you've used part of the red.
Yes.
Pretty
Red
soon
Raiders
it's gonna
to
get
Red Rough.
it's gonna become the Red Raiders.
I don't even know what you said now. You
He'll
said,
come back to
yeah,
us.
What'd you call them again? The Rough? The Red Rough?
The Red Raiders. I call them
Red
the Red
Riders.
Riders.
The Red
Rough
Riders. That's
the
what you
Rough
call them.
Riders.
Rough Riders.
Whatever.
Now it's
Texas
the Red
Tech.
Riders.
I'm taking the Texas Tech.
All right.
By the way, did you look in the Canadian Football League, JJ? Both those teams changed their name from Rough Riders.
Yeah, very weird. It must be some PC thing that we don't
course it
know.
is.
All right, I'm taking
I
Texas
like
Tech as
bareback,
well.
man. Are you kidding me?
Yes. Who
That's
does
the only way I go.
Yes. I'm taking Texas Tech has won every game by at least 22 points.
I got
Yes,
tossed
I'm
off
taking
of a
Texas Tech.
thoroughbred once before, bareback.
Joe?
All right. I'm sorry.
How far did you fall?
I drifted. I apologize. All right. So last time I got hosed with the I'm taking the points. And Matt said they're going to crush them. And I've never rooted harder for Brigham Young in my life. And now I'm going to lay those points.
All right. What about Corona?
It's even more this time than it was last time. He is taking the 11.5.
Oh, so he's BYU.
Yep, the Corona Cat
The
is
only
going
one.
BYU.
All right, we needed one. All right, next
He must
up.
think Sataki, flirting with Penn State's going to get those players fired up, huh?
Maybe.
Bama, Georgia. In the Georgia, or the whatever it's called.
Mercedes-Benz.
Georgia, 2.5-point favorites. Leon, I'll give you this. Campo is taking the dogs.
No.
That's who you got? All right. I'm taking Georgia as well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why do we all keep picking Georgia in this game against Alabama?
1-7.
And they keep losing.
Kirby, 1-7. That one was a national title, but
I'm going to go with Bama.
Going to go with Bama.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Bama. I hate
The
to say
fighting
it, but I am.
DeBoers. High Tide just lit up right now.
I know
it's
he
not
did.
a crazy pick. They literally
He
won
lit up
this
and went,
year.
are you crazy, man?
Corona Cat is also saying, roll damn Tide. Taking 2.5 points, and I'm going to lay them.
All right, so you're taking Georgia. Last but not least, a number 1 versus number 2 game that doesn't matter. Yes, folks. I argued about this for 2 years on this radio station. The boys haven't said I was right yet.
No, not yet.
But
Not
they're
yet.
getting close.
It's still a big game.
Oh, it's not.
By the way,
Indiana,
the whole championship Saturday is getting
It's
bastardized.
sad,
so,
man.
well, that we can all agree on.
Indiana versus Ohio State. Ohio State, only a 3.5-point favorite. Campo is taking the Buckeyes. Leon. Are you guys going to take every single team the same?
Yeah, I'm taking the Buckeyes.
It was 4.
Yeah, it was. It's 3.5 as of about an hour ago. I'm taking Ohio State as well. Matt.
I'm taking Hoosiers.
Wow. I like the points as well. I'm just going to take them and ride this puppy out because Michigan didn't do what we expected them to do in wintry conditions up there in Ann Arbor, and I'm thinking maybe Indiana can.
Much better quarterback play on Indiana.
Yeah, Mendoza.
And some great wide receivers.
And this is a Heisman battle. You talk about a meaningless game. This is a Heisman battle right now between Sayan and Mendoza. Fernando, I'll take those points.
And who's Corona taking?
Corona Cat is grabbing 3.5 points as well.
All right. And there you have it. The picks for Week 15 on XL Project.
It's hard to believe. Now, listen, we will pull the names out of the hat from November for our Corona tailgate giveaway because now we have opened the calendar month of December, so there's one more chance. But basically, that Corona tailgate, complete with a Sonny's barbecue gift card to go along with it so you can have your whole tailgate taken care of. The tent, the chairs, the cooler, the football. It's all there courtesy of Matt, the Corona Cat, and that Sonny's gift card as well. And so all you got to do is call up JJ. He'll probably take caller number 4 at 641-1010. You heard our picks. You got to beat the Corona Cat to double your entry into the contest. You run the table. You get 3 opportunities to go in the contest, and there's only going to be so many that are in there, so it's a great opportunity to win a killer prize. Do it right now at 641-1010.
XL Primetime is driven by Duval Ford How does number 9 feel about number 16?
All right, here we go.
Find out when David Garrard joins Mike and Fat Tony. Mondays from 10 to noon on Jaguars Today. Restored by Resto Pros of Northeast Florida on 1010XL.
After an accident, you may have an x-ray that looks normal, but you're still in pain. That's because soft tissue injuries like sprains and tears don't show up on x-rays. And if an insurance company doesn't see it, they may not believe you're hurt.
When they don't take your pain seriously, we fight back. We know doctors who are experts in diagnosing soft tissue injuries. They can help us prove that your pain is real, and we'll seek to get you paid for all of your future medical expenses.
Farah and Farah, Jacksonville.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. It's the holiday season, the best time of the year for sports, bowl games, basketball matchups, playoff pushes. It's all happening at once. And while you and I are making decisions every day, what gifts to buy, what to eat, what games to watch, there's one place where it feels good to be right. Prize Picks. All you do is pick more or less on at least 2 player stat projections and watch your winnings roll in. Sam Darnold, more or less than 220 passing yards. Anthony Edwards, more or less than 26 points. It's just that simple. And now Prize Picks has early payouts. If your lineup is off to a hot start, you have the option to cash out before the game even finishes. But my favorite feature is the injury insurance reboot. If one of your players leaves the game in the first half and doesn't return, Prize Picks won't count it as a loss. And all Prize Picks withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use promo code 1010XL and get $50 in lineups instantly when you play $5 in lineup. That's 1010XL to get $50 instantly in lineups when you play 5. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
I used to dread going to the dentist. Every visit felt like a sales pitch with constant upselling, surprise fees on my bill, and I could never get in when I needed to. But Harbor Dental Care? Totally different. They saw me the next day, gave me honest pricing up front, and even set me up with a payment plan I could actually afford. No pressure, no surprise charges, just kind people who get it. If you want to experience dentistry the way it should be, book your appointment today at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
You can't go inside your home team's locker room, so Jags beat reporter Hayes Carline goes there for you.
Work on three, 1, 2, 3, Hayes Carline here. Find my blog at 1010XL.com.
Brought to you by Roland Reach Plumbing, where quality and experience count.
In Northeast Florida, power outages are unavoidable, but losing comfort, security, and peace of mind doesn't have to be. With a Generac home standby generator from American Electrical Contractors, your power comes back on automatically the moment an outage begins. As Jacksonville's leading and one of the longest-running Generac dealers, American Electrical Contracting has the experience you deserve. Be prepared. Protect your home and family. Protect your business. Generac standby generators from American Electrical Contractors. Call 737-7770 or online at american-electrical.com.
Hey, I'm Tony from Tony D's Pizza. People ask me all day long, is it the water that makes the difference? Well, yes and no. Even water can't make a good pizza. It's the ingredients, too. The best tomatoes, the best flour, and the best cheese. Oh, and a lot of love. Tony D's New York Pizza, Bay Meadows and 295.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too. From Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, rolling lot bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Here's a health and wellness tip from orthopedic specialists of Jacksonville.
Every joint in the body was designed for movement. Inactivity can cause stiffness, weakness, weight gain, and decrease in overall balance. So you should strive for at least 30 minutes a day of exercises that promote flexibility like yoga, strengthening with weights, and cardiovascular fitness like walking, swimming, or biking. The more you move, the better you will feel, and your overall health will benefit. Let's get healthy, Jax. Go Jags.
Stay healthy with orthopedic specialists of Jacksonville.
Fumbled your fender? EV took a hit? Guardian Collision is your MVP with certified expert auto body repair for any electric vehicle. Guardian Collision. They guard what moves you. Visit GuardianCollision.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Time to drop some college knowledge on XL Primetime. Brought to you by Modelo, the official beer of the college football playoff.
Yes, it is time. This is such a huge weekend starting tonight, okay? starting tonight with major games that will basically set up the group of 5. And then we got to figure out what the college football playoff final 12 is going to be. As I said.
And we got John Summerall tonight.
Yes, we do.
I actually will be pretty interested to watch that.
Yeah, Summerall, Tulane. These are two guys that were hired away. Tulane, the Green Wave versus the North Texas Mean Green. And both of them have their head coach is jetting off to other jobs.
Where's the North Texas coach going?
He is going
Matt?
to not UCLA because that's where Chesney's going.
He's going to Oklahoma State.
There you go, Oak State, Stillwater, and he's a good coach. Eric Morse definitely came out of the.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Yeah, he's the new one. Grow a mullet, man. That's what you need to do. All right, so real quick, as I just started off, the Ole's the most important this week. Are you going to get left out? And based on, we're going to basically project what we think is going to happen. And I got the Ole as the Mormons, BYU. They're going to be out. They're not going to be successful against Texas Tech. And so I'm basically kicking them to the curb. I'll go to confession on Sunday, but I'm kicking them to the curb right now. They are the Oles. All right, let's go 12. Do you have one that's on the outside looking in?
Yes, I do. Notre Dame.
Oh, I knew it. I was trying. All right, so we both have religious schools that have been kicked to the curb. Okay, all right.
All right.
Now 12 to 9.
12 to 9. All right. My number 12 is the Green Waves from Tulane.
Okay.
I got them getting there at number 12. My number 11 is Miami. I got Miami getting at 11. My number 10 is Cavaliers. I got Virginia winning. The big ACC and being putting it at number 10. And my number 9 is I got Bama losing to Georgia, but Bama staying at 9.
Okay. All right. So they do make it in. All right. All right. So that was interesting that you put Virginia in there because I think a Duke win.
If they win, they're in.
Yeah. A Duke win helps Miami more than a Virginia win. Virginia win, they get in as the ACC rep. Maddie, 12 to 9.
All right. So let me just say this first. I think if Alabama loses, they're out. I do.
Okay.
No matter how they lose.
I think if they
like
lose
overtime, close game.
I mean, I guess if overtime close, they might be able to stay in. But if they lose, 31-17,
sure, they're
out.
They're out.
Wow,
But
they're
I
out.
agree with.
If they lose 31-21, they're out.
No, a field goal game, a one-score game. I think there's anyway. All right, so that's what you got.
That's kind of what I think everybody's just assuming they're going to stay, and I would not assume that. I absolutely would not assume.
Well,
that.
they have nothing but quality wins,
especially when they could get both Miami and Notre Dame in if they drop Alabama out. So I would not assume that. All right, so my 12 is North Texas. I think they're winning the American, and they will be the 12 seed. My 11 is Virginia. My 10 is CANES. I think it's happening for you guys. I really do, because I think it's going to come down
to me, and I kind of like
it's going to come down to look. For the first 4 weeks, it was always, well, they've got this, they're hot, they're playing better than anybody. And then in the last poll, when you're that close, when you're right next to each other, which they are now, and they move them behind Notre Dame, one spot behind Notre Dame for a reason. Now, when you're this close, then it becomes head-to-head.
Head-to-head. This is
and
when
that's where Miami's
This is
going to
when
get
they supposedly say they consider everything, the entire everything. Who's got
this
the
is where
gin, who's got
head-to-head
the
means
bourbon.
everything. The last polls where head-to-head means everything. That's why Miami's getting in.
Okay.
And then I got the Sooners at 9.
All right. So it's interesting that you did kick Bama to the curb, which means you think they're
Who says I
going
kicked
to
Bama to the curb? I didn't kick Bama to the curb.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I'm just saying I think everybody's a little crazy if they lose.
This is interesting.
I didn't say anything about kicking Bama to the curb.
Okay. All right. That's fine. I just wanted to know what you were thinking. Okay. All right. So I've got the Mean Green taking down Tulane.
You blew my fire there, by the way.
Okay.
All right.
Listen. All right. I was just checking. That was interesting, man. I was so close to picking the future national champion James Madison, led by one Billy Napier, as my 12th team. But I put them 12A, so they're another Ole. I've got the Mean Green in, and honestly, I'm just picking what I think will happen, should happen, and who I want to see play. I am putting Notre Dame in the college football playoff.
Ahead of the Kings.
Okay. Didn't say that. I am putting
See, I just blew your fire.
Yeah. I'm putting Notre Dame in at 11, dissed by the committee. No longer. They've been loved by them the entire way. They are 1-2 versus ranked opponents, and the Miami Hurricanes are 1-0, but still I think they're going to figure out a way to do it. Miami, the resume's the resume, better against common opponents that both them and Notre Dame faced. I'm putting Miami in at number 10. And then I'm putting Bama in at number 9. I think it's going to be.
Wait, so who's getting dropped now? If you got Miami and Notre Dame in there, who are you dropping?
I already announced to you guys this is Baker's 12, but right now that's exactly.
He's got 13.
That's exactly how I've got it. Okay?
Do that.
This is exactly how I've got it.
What are you like afraid to make a choice?
No, listen, I'm torn. Okay, because Bama, I took Georgia in the
I thought you were kidding about the Baker's dozen.
I'm just kidding. I wanted to set it up because I am right now thinking that Georgia has cracked the code. They're averaging about 75 more yards per game. Alabama.
You're saying Alabama's out? Is that what you're saying?
Exactly is what I'm saying. Okay? That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, that is where we are right now. All right.
Real quick before you move on, just on Billy Napier, very quickly with the JMU hire.
JMU's already dangerous.
They are.
Unreal.
I have to read this text from my Gator buddy in the group chat yesterday. I guess they're tired of their coaches being hired away after 2 years.
That's a great point.
Insinuating that
In fact, I might even
he
tweet
won't
that.
get
That's very
stolen
funny.
from anyone.
All right, a good one. All right, let's go 8 to 5, Big Sirs.
All right, my number 8 is Oklahoma Sooners. Number 7 is the Aggies. That lost from last week. I got them at 7. Number 6, I'm going to keep Ole Miss at 6, even though Lane has jumped the train. So they're at 6. And then my number 5 team is the Mighty Ducks of Oregon.
Okay. All right. Let's go 8 to 5, young sir.
Texas A&M at 8, which means they get the last home spot, so they will play host, in this instance, to the Sooners. Ole Miss at 7.
Big 12 matchup. Texas A&M versus Oklahoma.
That's right, old school. Ole Miss at 7. Georgia at 6.
Okay.
And the Ducks at 5.
Okay. All right. So this is getting kind of interesting because I go Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Oregon, A&M, and I'm still like, I Marcel Reed just let me down the other.
You got A&M at 5?
Yeah, I still have them right there.
Wow.
They're and again, we argue about who they played, and you are 100% right. They didn't play enough of the top half of the SEC. Oklahoma, and I just had to go down the line with the head-to-head on Oklahoma and Ole Miss, so that's where I put them. All right, 4-1.
4-1. My number 4 team is Indiana. I got them losing Ohio State in the Big Ten championship. Number 3 is Texas Tech. After they blow out BYU, they moved to number 3. I got Georgia at 2.
Okay.
I got them beating Bama, so Georgia will be number 2. And my number 1 team is Ohio State.
All right, Matt. Now come on with the Bama.
My 4, Roll Tide.
Wow.
I think Roll Tide wins that game, jumps all the way to 4.
Okay.
Because you're not going to leave the
of
SEC champion out of the first round bye. Not going to happen. So I got them jumping all the way to 4. What do you call them, Leon? The Red Ruffers?
The Red Ruffers.
The Rough Riders or the Red Riders.
The Red Riders, that's
there
it.
You go, Red Riders.
The Red Riders at 3. The Buckeyes at 2. And Hoosiers at 1.
Okay, I love it. All right, so this is a little bit of a mix as far as what we're doing. And again, the committee will not do this. All right, I'm just going to say it right now. But I think right now, both Matt and I, did you put Indiana at the?
Yes.
No, I had Indiana losing.
4.
Okay,
So
you
I
had them losing.
4.
Okay.
I have my
All right,
4.
so I'm picking Indiana to beat Ohio State as well. Okay, but I have Ohio State falling to 4.
That's what I was thinking, Matt. You think they'll just drop one spot if they lose to Indiana?
Absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
Because that will be their first loss. But Texas Tech does have a loss. But I'm just looking at an impressive win for them against BYU. Second time, they may not get enough style points for that because they've already done it once. So this may not happen. But I have Ohio State 4, Texas Tech 3, Georgia 2nd with the win over Bama, and then Indiana number 1.
Yeah, I feel like if Georgia wins the SEC, they're going to jump whoever loses in the Big Ten.
Right. And then if Indiana's unbeaten, then they'll jump as a one-loss team over the other one-loss team out of the Big Ten. And so that's my logic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who they beat.
Yeah.
Already.
So here's my first round matchup. You tell me which game you want most intriguing to you.
Okay.
All right, my first round matchup, Oregon plays Tulane.
Yuck.
Aggies play Virginia.
Yuck.
Oklahoma versus Bama.
Yeah, it's a
But we
rematch,
already
but it's going to be a
saw
good one.
Ole Miss versus Miami.
Love that game. Love that.
Yeah, that's the number one out of the ones. All right, give me the other one.
Here's my first rounders. I got North Texas traveling to Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fun because it's two wide open
Stop
offenses. North Texas might give them a little. Who was Oregon beaten?
It's no fun.
Who was
It's
Oregon
not
beaten?
fun.
Who has Oregon beaten?
Who is North Texas even
Hey.
played?
I don't care. Who was Oregon beaten?
Off the arm of Mestamaker. They're going to go. He's going over 400 yards tonight. I'm taking the over.
They beat USC.
Ooh.
I'm not saying that's a great win, but it's certainly way better than
Then I
whatever
got-
the hell North Texas.
I got the Dogs hosting Virginia, and Georgia might win that game like 52-7.
Yeah, these are the ones. That's why I'm so happy I didn't put the ACC champ in there. And look, in the name of Tony Elliott, I salute you. Wahoo up. It was a great
But we want
season.
Duke to win.
Yeah.
And then the best game is going to be Ole Miss playing host to Miami. That will be phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. That's the game that
and
we're
then
all
Oklahoma-
zeroed in on.
A&M playing host to Oklahoma would be a good one, too.
Yeah.
Be a real good one.
Yeah, but Ole Miss and Miami definitely won.
Oh, my gosh, that'll be
All right,
phenomenal.
All right, you guys chime in, 641-1010. Hit the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. Let us know what you're thinking about that. We'll get back to your Jacksonville Jags as we are cruising along on a Florida home AC Friday.
XL Primetime, driven by Big Number 1 Duval Ford, elite service for elite companies. Go! Your play-by-play home of Bulls Bulldogs football is 1010XL.
The Bulldogs State Championship chase continues against Cardinal Gibbons. Friday night at 7 on 1010 AM.
Are you 18 years or older? Just got married, just got divorced, or have children? Listen up. Have you done your last will and estate planning? If you have questions, call Matt Hinson with the Hinson Law Firm. Reach him at 527-1700, offices Jacksonville, Florida. And don't let the state decide your fate.
Advanced window tinting for your home, business, or vehicle using 3M Sun Control window film lowers cost, heat, glare, privacy, and security. 10% off if you mention this. Holiday gift cards available. Advanced window tinting, 262-9919.
It's your boy, Big Sirs, all-pro lineman, and your lemon pepper guy. Nothing screams game day like Wingstop. But get this. Every Saturday and Sunday this football season, score big with Wingstop's special deal. Order a 50-piece pack online at wingstop.com or the Wingstop app using promo code JAX10 to get $10 off. That's right, carry out or delivery. It's your call. Use the promo code JAX10 for $10 off a 50-piece wing pack. Fire up your game day order this weekend with Wingstop.
Look around and we know you've got options for gasoline, but those other places, they're not in the business of more. At Shell, that's what you get every day. Members get more rewards, more savings, more special offers. You'll even get 10 cents per gallon off of your first fill when you sign up and save on every fill after that. Choose to get more and more with every drive. Join the Shell Fuel Rewards program today at fuelrewards.com. Offer valid at participating Shell locations. Offer must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply. Visit fuelrewards.com for more information.
The holidays are coming, and so is your family. Is your septic system ready?
Honey, why is the yard bubbling?
Dad, the dog's swimming in the septic tank.
That's one way to greet the in-laws.
Don't let a septic disaster be the highlight of your holiday dinner. Call Duck Duck Rooter today and get it fixed before Uncle Bob finds out the hard way. Duck Duck Rooter, your local septic experts. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. DuckDuckRooter.com.
Hey everybody, it's Mike Dempsey, and I've got a challenge for you. Go stand next to your window. You feel a cool draft? Well, then you need Pella. The experts at Pella Windows and Doors can easily fix that with energy-efficient windows to keep the drafty air out and save you money every month. And how does 0% interest for 60 months sound? Go to PellaJax.com and schedule a free home energy checkup. That's PellaJax.com or visit the showroom on Phillips Highway just north of Bay Meadows and tell them you heard about Mike's challenge on 1010XL.
My son had a meniscus surgery a couple of years ago. Went smooth as silk, was playing tennis in 2 weeks. This is Patrick Malarkey, and I highly recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Our son Eric's a Division I collegiate baseball pitcher who is having shoulder pain. We took him to Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and are confident that he's now on the road to recovery. This is Beth Anderson, and we love the care Eric receives at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
At the First Coast YMCA, you'll find much more than just a gym. We offer many ways to help you become more active, reach your weight loss goals, and find your inner strength. Membership at the Y includes state-of-the-art facilities, a huge variety of fitness classes, and programs for all ages. It's easy to join the Y since it's affordable for all incomes. The Y is a great place to make connections and experience something new. Visit the YMCA near you or online at fcymca.org.
Ready to take your gift giving to the limit? Hey, I'm Ben Kay, owner of Gotham City Limit, your local comic shop, inviting you to stop by and see how we can help this holiday season. From comics to collectibles, community, and more, visit GothamCityLimit.com and always take it to the limit.
The new Ackerman Cancer Center is now open at World Golf Village, providing state-of-the-art screenings and diagnostic exams with no referral required. Same-day appointments are available. Call today or visit AckermanCancerCenter.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Now the cool down with Donovan Air, Electric and Plumbing, keeping Jack's cool since '87.
All right, my takeaway is that tis the season. Even when I was a player at Miami or I was in the NFL, this was a part of the season that was so special. You know, got to win games to get in that championship push in the playoffs. Got to win games to get in that playoff push. This weekend, bro, we got championship football on Friday, Saturday to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And then the Jaguars got a big game at home that could give them the division against the Colts. Don't get any better than that.
Got a little bit of a playoff feel to it.
Yes, absolutely.
That's for sure.
Absolutely. Love it.
Oh,
yes, Romo.
I'm with you, Tony.
All right. My takeaway is I got a bad feeling about Sunday.
Oh,
that's your
Jeez.
takeaway.
I do, man.
From Leon's like
I
high
know.
of
I'm
highs.
sorry, bro.
to-
I'm
wow.
sorry,
Highest of
man.
highs to the lowest of low.
I mean, 100% chance of rain. It's,
And
listen, you can't have no sunshine without the rain.
I know you can't. Somebody once sang that, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
you don't think this team can handle the
No, I just
rain?
got a bad feeling about it, man.
That
That's
team
all.
comes
Just
out of a
bad
dome.
feeling. I mean, if it won 10 straight over the Colts, I mean, it's got to end at some point, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Maybe not.
No.
Who says?
You guys are all on the Jags, huh?
I
Well,
do think the Jags are going to win.
Look,
You do.
I got the full on.
See, again, I always say this. JJ's pretty good at this.
I got the full on Jaguar prowler, but I also got the prayer emoji hands up.
See, you're
okay?
so you've got a little hesitation as well.
Of
then,
course.
right? Yeah.
And the main reason is Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, now this past week, Pollard got off some big runs, but then this team was able to button it up. Injury report is not the best. It's not what you'd
It's
like
not.
to see right
It's
now.
not.
Because of players, if you look at the front and back of the defense, that's the scary part. And then the weapons we mentioned that Danny Jones has to work with, Warren, Pierce, Pittman, they're all good. But they got to make sure they stop Jonathan
Right. So
Taylor.
so here's my problem: is if they can run the ball, they shorten the game, and they force the Jaguars every time they go out on offense to be almost perfect. Like you can't have lost series then. You can't have 3 and outs. You can't have an interception. You can't have a fumble by the quarterback. You can't have a drop ball. Like when someone is dictating tempo and eating clock, the game shortens and you literally have to do everything perfectly every time you're out there.
Sure.
And I don't know that this offense is at the point where they can do everything perfectly in a situation like that.
It's funny because they haven't really done a whole lot of perfect except for the game against the Chargers.
Right.
That was the one where you said, oh, my gosh. Now, that was one of the last times we saw this team in this city, okay, last time. And so if they could come back, play a clean game, and then get their run game going, that's a good offensive.
But that was also right after the Texans game. The Chargers are rolling in here thinking they just blew a 20-some point lead.
Right, they responded. So,
Right, and now you're talking about a division rival that knows who you are, knows what you do, plays you every year. Yeah.
Hasn't beaten us.
True, has not beaten him in 10 games. I agree with you. That's the one thing I'm holding on to.
Yeah.
That's literally the one thing I'm holding on to.
This will come down to pressure on Danny Jones. Can they get to him? And when they get to him, can they get him on the ground? He's not nearly as mobile, at least not with the injury. He has gone. He's been full participant in practice. So he's still doing work. And they need to make sure they affect him. They have to get to him. The penalties would be 1A for me. Just stop it with the flags. But they've got to get to him. And Trevor needs to play the clean game. So Danny forced him into mistakes, which other teams have defensively. They've kind of there have been teams that have been able to get to him and force him into mistakes, and that's what this football team needs to do, and see if they can ultimately cause some havoc in the backfield. And they haven't done enough of that, but they're starting to do it more lately. We mentioned the pressures that Josh Hines-Allen has. I think, what did I tell you guys, since week 11 or week 10, he's been near the top of the charts, creating pressures. And so if he could do that, it's going to be definitely going to be massive for this football team. All right, real quick, back to our college football playoff matchups, 8-1 if we did it this way, based on what we did.
So 8 versus 9.
So this is the quarterfinals you're talking about now.
Yeah.
So the 1 seed will play 8 versus 9. So what do you got now?
Okay, I got so it'll be Ohio State versus Bama.
Okay, and that game would be in the Rose Bowl. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so my 8-9, I've got Oklahoma, Texas A&M, and I'm taking Texas A&M at home. So I would say the Aggies are playing Indiana in the Rose Bowl.
Okay. All right. Do you have point spreads on this bad boy? I've got Oklahoma in that one slot, Ole Miss in the next slot. So, all right.
Who are you taking?
Hotty toddy.
All right. Who's your one?
The one is Indiana.
All right. So then you got Ole Miss against Indiana in the Rose Bowl. That's your Rose Bowl. All right. Let's go to the next one. So then at 7-10, we'll play your 2 seed. Your 7-10 winner.
Your 7-10 winner?
Right.
All right. My 7-10 winner would be the Aggies versus Virginia.
Okay, so that's going to be Aggies versus Virginia in the Orange Bowl.
So who would they play? They would play who?
Oh, I see what you said. So it's Aggies, Virginia. The winner of that is going to the winner that's going to play your 2.
Okay,
just throw the winner out.
That'll be Aggies versus Georgia.
Georgia, that's the Sugar Bowl. So the Aggies will play Georgia in the Sugar Bowl.
I have Miami versus Georgia.
You have Miami versus Georgia. All right, my 7-10 is Ole Miss, Miami, and I think Miami wins that game. So now I would have Miami playing Ohio State in the Fiesta Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, last time they played in the Fiesta Bowl.
Right.
Oh, no.
All right, Leon.
Oh,
so now,
my God.
Now you're 6.
Also,
you're 6
Joe's
versus
Miami-Georgia matchup.
It's juicy.
Yeah,
Also
very
juicy.
juicy with
Very
Carson
juicy.
back.
Yeah, it's great.
Very juicy.
I love it.
My
You're
6
versus 11.
I got Miami winning against Ole Miss.
Okay, so you got Miami, and then who's your 3?
My 3 is Texas Tech.
All right, so you'll have Miami, Texas Tech in the Orange Bowl in that situation.
Oh, a home game.
I love it.
All right, I got Oregon winning, and then I've got them taking on Texas Tech.
Actually, wait, excuse me. That's not. Is
that right?
Bowl. That would be in the Cotton Bowl. In the Cotton Bowl.
Yeah,
that's a Big 12 connection.
Okay, Oregon versus Texas Tech for me, and that would be
in the Cotton Bowl.
Yeah, and a huge advantage just from a ticket buying point of view.
Absolutely.
For Texas Tech.
Absolutely.
All right, real quick.
I've got Georgia and Virginia, so I got Georgia winning that game, and then so that would be Georgia against Texas Tech.
Okay.
In the Cotton Bowl.
Yeah, that's
and
another good one.
And then you got your 5 versus 12, Leon.
Okay, so I got Oregon playing Indiana.
All right.
Rematch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that mine is A&M versus.
So you got Indiana winning that, and then it's going to be playing your 4 seed. Who's your 4 seed?
No. I got Oregon.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so Oregon will play Indiana.
I see. Okay. All right. Got it. What about you, Joe?
Yeah, A&M is the 5 seed.
Against the 12, so you got them winning, and then they're playing your 4 seed. Who's your 4 seed?
Ohio State.
Ohio State. That'll be in the orange then, yeah.
So IU against Ohio State again.
Yeah, and then I have Oregon against North Texas. I'll take Oregon.
It does suck. But...
And then it would be Oregon against Alabama in the Sugar Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
There's a chance for some good quarterfinal games.
After they lost to Florida State, could you ever imagine that they'd be sitting here right now?
No.
Number 1 seed in the SEC, potential favorite to win it all. You know, yeah.
No.
It's crazy.
Since
I still don't believe they could win it.
Right.
No, I could also see them losing in the quarterfinals like that without even a question.
I agree.
Yeah. My original national
just own
championship
Georgia.
game
That's
prediction
why I'm
was
picking
Bama and Clemson, and they both lost on the first week. And then at least Bama has kind of reconciled things, and they still got a chance. Clemson not to be heard from in a while, that's for sure. All right, that's a look at some of those games. We will wrap our show up coming up, a Florida home AC Friday right here on XL Primetime.
XL Primetime.
Driven by Duval Ford.
Did you know that for every inch of rain on a 2,000 square foot roof, 1,500 gallons come off the eaves of the roof? Call Clearwater Seamless Gutters and Drainage, and we'll design a plan using our Clearwater Seamless Gutters, and we'll connect those gutters to a Clearwater drainage system to solve your erosion and standing water issues.
Clearwater Seamless Gutters. We can't sing a lick, but we sure are good at gutters. And drainage, too.
SeamlessGuttersJacksonville.com.
See the shots and feel the excitement of an international sporting event for free. The Predator Pro Billiard Series comes to Jacksonville December 16th to the 21st at the Hyatt Riverfront downtown. See top pool pros from 40 countries compete in both men's and women's tournaments. This is high stakes, high skill, championship level billiards, and admission is free. No tickets needed. Don't miss the Predator Pro Billiard Series at the Hyatt Riverfront Hotel. Details at probilliardseries.com.
Pre-Game Friday, built by Dreamfinders Homes on 1010XL.
Like many football fans in Jacksonville, I love defense. Hi, I'm attorney Lee Lockett, and I'm here to tell you that defense in the courtroom is important as well. That's because penalties for DUI are much more serious than penalties on the gridiron. If you or someone you know is facing a DUI, call us for a free case analysis now. Know before you blow 858-9818. Put my more than 20 years of experience to work for you. Office is Jacksonville, serving all surrounding counties. Call 858-9818 or go to knowbeforeyoublow.com.
Do you want to grow your career with a company that's committed to growing with you? Florida Home AC has aggressive plans to double their workforce, and they're looking for determined, resourceful people with initiative. Just log on to floridahomeac.com/careers to find out more.
Bring your marketing to the next level with 3D Digital, your local video production and digital marketing agency that specializes in ensuring your brand story is seen, heard, and remembered. Our award-winning team creates professional content that will be launched across multiple platforms to precisely target your audience. Visit 3ddigital.com to define, design, and deliver exceptional results for your business.
When you head out for a night with friends or going to the big game, don't forget the best game plan to win the night is to designate a driver and guarantee a safe ride home. Hydrating between buds is the best play you can make. Bud Light, reminding all to drink wiser.
Introducing the Jags Stack at Firehouse Subs. A sub so bold, we had to name it after the team that roars. Packed with protein and made to satisfy a football-sized appetite. It's stacked with honey ham, smoked turkey, and roast beef. Topped with provolone fresh veggies and our new Duval drizzle. Order the new Jags Stack in the app right now. Available for limited time at participating Jacksonville Firehouse Subs restaurants. The hottest subs in
Pick it here for Oceanside Cleaners, the very best in dry cleaning service. Free pickup and delivery, or use their self-service kiosk in Ponte Vedra and Southside for drop-off and pickup. Dry cleaning, laundry, bedding, and bridal gown preservation. If it's got fabric, they can clean it. Oceanside Cleaners.
Wrestling fans, here's your chance to meet and get an autograph from the legend himself. It's Sting! Palm Beach Autographs, Sunday, 4 to 7 p.m. in the Avenues Mall. Full face paint and all. Sting at Palm Beach Autographs in the Avenues Mall this Sunday. Details at pbautographs.com.
The best value for golf in Jacksonville remains Cimarron, totally reestablished with new tee boxes, improved fairways and greens, also a brand new restaurant with indoor and outdoor settings, and live music. Join the Wild One loyalty program online at Cimarron Golf. When's the last time you played Cimarron? Cimarron Golf Club on 210, the Wild One.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. This is XL Primetime, brought to you by Florida Home AC. Now that's cool on 1010XL.
We've had a good time today, fired up, ready to go. People know how big the game at the bank will be on Sunday. If you are making it down there, get in there, get loud. Cannot wait for that one. Of course, we got so many other ones tonight. Like we said, this is like a group of 5 showcase night tonight with all that's going on, and then all the ball on Saturday. Big Sirs, in honor of what did we have? We had lime fire.
Fiery lime.
Fiery lime. Fiery lime.
Yes.
Along with your lemon peppers. One of our dudes, he said, this is the guy that eats balut in the Philippines. He said, 3 weeks now, been watching the Jags, 2 a.m. Monday morning in Thailand, and then also in Port Angeles, Washington, I think is where he was. Anyway, he said he had the same setup the last 3 games. Made a lemon pepper. We'll do it again this Sunday. Keep the win streak going. Lee, a 28-year season ticket holder. That's worth a round of
I
applause.
love that.
And he's got the cool setup, dude.
Wingstop in Thailand.
He has got it, man.
I love the commitment.
I mean, look at this. You can see it on the text line. This is beautiful. He's got his,
pretty good,
and that's a cold pint. He's
Good
got
for
his
him.
Jaguar.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, memorabilia.
That feed
and
looks
that-
good.
that's-
Isn't illegally streaming the best?
It's the best, and that's a beautiful plate of wings, man.
He's got 3 balls there. The Jag balls signed by all.
Jag
Wow,
helmet.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, he's looking good.
And the cold beer.
Yeah,
If you can
better
be in
believe it. That was
Thailand
not
and be
lost
able
on
to
me.
still watch your team, man, God bless this.
And what did he
world.
say? 2 a.m. on
Yeah.
Monday. That's awesome. Look. I did international golf forever. I want them up at 2 a.m. Which is
Do you
nuts.
think the Thailanders are going to be like when they hear him screaming in his hotel room? They're going to get it.
Thailanders.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the correct.
Is it Thailand? Is it Taiwanese?
Sounds
Yep.
like a sci-fi
Thailanders?
movie.
The Zoolanders. Same.
Sci-fi
Same.
movie. The
Is
remember
it,
the
is it
Highlanders?
Taiwanese?
Oh, the Highlander. The movie was dope.
Yeah, it was.
Well, I love that movie.
That series, that was also a series,
Yes.
right? It was good. It wasn't bad. All right, one dude on the text line, designed by Lifetime Closers. I'm nervous that Daniel Jones gets hurt and Colts have to use the backup quarterback. Backups are Jags' Achilles heel. Well, AR, remember, he had the accident in warm-up where he I think it was the optic.
Yeah. He
broke
an
orbital
bone.
Yeah.
I think Riley from Notre Dame is their actual
Is that
backup.
Yeah, and so because he's been on the IR. DeForest Buckner's on the IR. There's a handful of guys that are, particularly DeForest, a big name for the Colts. Is not there. Sauce Gardner. Let me see.
Right, first off, I want to clear something up real quick because everybody in the text line's jumping on me. I don't want them to lose. I'm just saying I got a bad feeling.
Yeah,
that's all.
that's your prediction,
Yeah,
dude.
I
That's
just
your
got a-
forecast.
Yeah,
It's not,
I just got a bad feeling about the whole thing. That's all.
Nothing other than that. One good piece of news for the Jags is that Sauce Gardner, now back-to-back days, did not participate. They've not ruled him out yet, but with a calf strain, that's significant. And so you're going to find out what's going to happen with him. Like we said earlier, Danny, full participant. Danny Dimes is out there doing work. Josh Downs went from DNP Wednesday to a full participant on Thursday. So he's definitely looking at being able to go. And I think, what was it? Yeah, 3 of the 4 that did not participate on Wednesday were able to practice on Thursday. One of them limited, Taekwon Lewis, the defensive end, with an ankle. So we'll see where it goes. All right, let's say hello to Helmets and Heels.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnik. Nimnik Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnik Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
All right, Lauren Brooks joins us, ready to rock and roll with a little Helmets and Heels. Fever on a Friday in the city for this big ball game. At least I feel it.
Yeah. Everywhere you go, don't you see Jag stuff?
Yeah, people are ready to go, man. This is a big ball game. If we can get it done, what's the gut?
My gut is that the Jaguars make it 11 in a row. Because,
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, this team, I think the Jaguars are still yet to play their best football. And I know JJ said it all week. He thinks the Colts might collapse. It does feel like that when you look at the schedule and you look at some of the pieces they're missing. Obviously, no Sauce Gardner on Sunday. The Jags have had to deal with injuries too, of course. It's the NFL. But can you imagine if they run the football and pass the football well and play good defense?
Yeah,
Can you imagine?
If Trevor plays a clean game and they keep blocking up front, and you get the Cole Van Lannens of the world who had to be there, and Adoga and whomever else.
Yeah,
heck,
that's the theme this week. Be there.
Yeah. So it's definitely good. It's definitely good. All right, what's coming up?
Yeah, we will certainly talk Jaguars. We'll talk Colts with Matt Taylor, the play-by-play voice of the Colts. He's had a busy week. He joined.
Yes, he has. I've heard him on Jaguars Happy Hour.
Yeah,
as well.
Jaguars Happy Hour, Jaguars Today earlier.
Yeah,
So we'll double dip with him. And then Eric Armstead, Jaguars defensive tackle, will join us at 3 o'clock. So that feels like a good sign for him to play.
Oh,
At least
yeah.
I hope.
Yeah, the fact that he was back practicing was good news. All right, Lauren, thank you.
Heck
We'll be
yeah,
listening.
thank you. Have a great weekend, boys.
Yes. And so when you're talking about, I think, Trayvon limited, Eric Armstead back, which is good news, limited, but still you hope they're going to get there, and you feel good about it.
I do.
By the way, some sad news real quick.
Yeah, oh,
in the
that's right.
SEC. Roy Kramer's passed away, 96 years old.
Roy Kramer, longtime SEC commissioner, the original creator of the SEC championship game, which all the other conferences followed. and it was a great game. I think we're playing the 34th SEC championship game.
Sadly, it might be one of the last ones.
Might be one of the last ones. You're right.
And you look at the way things broke. Florida, I think, won 7 of the first 11. 7 of the first 11.
Wow.
And then 17
and then
since then.
barren wasteland.
Yeah. Hey.
And now Georgia or Bama has won 11 out of the last 12.
Yeah.
Will Billy Napier get James Madison to their conference championship game before Summerall gets the Gators?
I would say yes, probably. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it is a different conference after all. All right, we're done. Florida home, AC Friday. Thanks to all of y'all. Thanks to Wingstop and Big Sur's for dropping by some lunch today. Joe C., Matty Hayes, Big Sur's, and JJ. Matt, safe travels.
XL Primetime, driven by Duval Ford.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend.
That's why we give you